been paid to him. He was an outstanding young man. His loss is monumental to our family. He's the youngest of our 3 grandchildren. Courtney White, who's been Adam's advocate and spokesperson this week, is our oldest, and then there's her brother Joe. But we had 18 years between grandchildren. So when Adam came along, it was like starting all over again. And he spent a lot of time at our house. He was just such a gentle giant, as I put it. And as a little boy, even from the time he was just little, just very affectionate. He never hesitated to hug and kiss us in public if we were in a restaurant getting together for dinner. It's just devastating. He was looking forward to college so much and to a bright future. And we appreciate everyone thinking of him, and even those who have not met him, just by looking at his picture and hearing others talk, realize what a great human being we have lost. I don't think my husband is able to say anything right now, but thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And we will all make sure that Adam is not forgotten. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Again, if you would like to speak, please raise your hand and I will go ahead and give you the permission so that you can unmute yourself. Ellie Newman.
Hi, this is Alec, Adam's roommate. I'm using my girlfriend's laptop on the call, but I just want to say a few things about Adam and like what he meant to everyone. And I just want to say he was one of the greatest people I knew. He's a great friend, and he was someone that you could just tell anything to. And like, no matter what, you knew he was going to have your back. And I just miss my friend. And no matter what, I'm always going to love Adam like a brother. And no matter what I have to do, I'll always do everything to do what I can to do right by him. So I just wanted to say that and say something for my friend. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Alec. Sarah, I'm going to go ahead.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spinagle. I went to high school with Adam and college as well. I was never best friends with Adam, but I knew a lot of people who loved him, who cared about him. That boy was always smiling. He was a little shy around people, but you could just tell he was one of the nicest people you've ever met. I had him in my English class. I had him in my lunches. I saw him nearly every day. And it's just really sad seeing such a special person go. I think he deserved better, and I wish this didn't happen. But I know he touched a lot of people's lives. And I know a lot of people are devastated from his death, but I just want to say how special of a person he was, and I hope he's in a better place now. That's all.
Thank you, Sarah. Again, we invite anyone who wishes to speak and share memories, interactions, how Adam impacted you, or how you plan to live your life with Adam's memory. It would be greatly appreciated. Kevin, you can go ahead.
Yes, I'd just like to speak on behalf of myself and my brother and several other gentlemen up here. We've had the privilege of knowing Eric and Adam for several years. We've played basketball with them, and we just want to say thank you, Eric, for sharing Adam with us over the years. And it was our pleasure to spend that time with you and with him and watch him grow up. We're devastated for the loss, but we want to let you know how much we appreciate you sharing him with us. Thank you.
Leslie, you should be good to talk.
So we can't hear you. I'm sorry, I heard I was on mute from my my sweet niece, Courtney. Courtney, let me know if you can't hear me. As I was saying, I'm here with my husband, Steve, and so I'm Adam's brother's sister, and Adam was a gift for all of us that Eric and Linda were able to share with us. As my stepmother Carol said, he spent a lot of time with his grandma and grandpa. He also spent a lot of time with Linda's dad and his wife. But Steve and I had the special pleasure of having Adam come and stay with us during the summertime for a week, so Eric and Linda could have a vacation. And we would take Adam everywhere. He would always light up every place that he would go. One time I was in a McDonald's in Laurinburg, North Carolina with Adam. We had stopped there. He was probably 3 years old at the time. We had stopped there, me thinking that there was going to be a play facility there. And as soon as we got there, there was no play facility. So I kind of let him wander around the dining room, and he would just stop and chat with anybody that was sitting there. And as it was getting time to leave, a nice older lady came up to me and told me how happy it made her just to watch him walk around the room. But he was always happy. He was happy from the minute he was born, and just a great kid. And we are so very sad to lose him this way, to lose him at all, but to lose him this way has been particularly heartbreaking. I hope if some of the students out there are listening, they understand that it is okay to say no. And your true friends will support you.
And my name's Steve Pritchett. I'm Adam's uncle. Spent a fair amount of time with us, particularly when he was younger, and I'm appreciative of everything that the organizers and the participants in the vigil have done, and other students at VCU for their recognition of Adam's loss. I think it speaks well of the student body that you've kind of come together and recognized Adam and recognized truly who Adam was. And at least from my end, and I believe from our family, we appreciate it greatly that you're conducting this memorial for him tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
see we have some new people in here. Please, if you would like to speak and share memories of Adam, just go ahead and raise your hand on the Zoom or send me a chat, and I will go ahead and give you talking permission through Zoom. Nina, I'm gonna go ahead.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm on my girlfriend's laptop. I've known Adam ever since middle school. We've been close friends. Being able to grow up with Adam has been a privilege. He's never had, I'm speaking for myself, but you can probably ask anyone who knew Adam. There was never a dull moment with Adam. If you were having a bad day, he was the kind of guy that you could go to, and no matter how bad your day was, he could put a smile onto your face. I've played football with him, played house league basketball with him. It was just, he was someone that you could always count on to have your back no matter what kind of situation you were in. Having classes with him was made going to class 10 times better. Knowing that someone like Adam in your class was just amazing. I there's no one else better than Adam that you could have as a friend. You asked for the definition of a best friend. In my opinion, his name's Adam. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and Ian Wolf. Ian, if you're speaking, we can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Can you hear me? My name's Ian. I had the privilege of knowing Adam throughout high school, and we became extremely close when we started college together this past year. We would see each other nearly every day, and most of the time it was the highlight of my entire day. I would be stuck in the room doing homework all day, and when I got to see him, it was a relief to have someone to talk to and laugh with. And he was an example that I tried to follow of just how to treat people. Um, Adam treated everyone with the utmost respect and kindness. He never talked bad about anyone. And I think if there's one good thing that we can take away from this is to live like him. And every person you meet to tell them that they're great people and to treat them with that kindness like he did. Thank you.
Ferris, you can go ahead.
Thank you. So, I've known Adam since 6th grade, and I played. Me and him, we played house league basketball ever since then. We've always been on the same team, and this is like a little story that just goes to show how good of a kid he was, like how accepting he was. Like met him one year, 6th grade. Just I didn't have any classes with him besides we played basketball together, and ever since then he invited me to all of his birthday parties, and I've never seen him without a smile. He will never greet you without a smile, and he even through all the a lot of people messed with him throughout high school, middle school, he'd still treat them with the same respect and kindness. He'd treat everybody else, and I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for this. But yeah, I really wish everybody here who's watching right now could have met Adam, because I guarantee you there is not one person who he would not greet with a smile. Not one person who he wouldn't hug, even if they don't respect him. That's just not the type of person Adam is. Shows love to everybody, shows compassion to everybody. And yeah. That's about it. I'm sorry, I wasn't too prepared to speak, but I just wanted to say something.
Jordan, I'm going to go ahead and unmute you.
I just want to say that being one of Adam's friends, like Ferris said, there's no one like him at all. And just seeing how he lights up the room whenever you come in with a smile, it's just something different that you never see. And being with Alec having moved into my room now, I can see every day how much that all of this impacted him and how much love he really had for him. And it's crazy because I developed that love just as quick as he did, and I never knew him that good. Well, I didn't. I'm sorry, but it's just he was the nicest kid ever, and a situation like this never ever should have happened. And I only could have wished that I was there with him that night, because just he should have been helped. It's just unspeakable, the type of things that happened that night to him. But I just know that he's in better hands now, and that he knows that I care for him very much, and I just hope he knows that. Thank you.
Will, you're going to be unmuted.
Hi, I met Adam in 6th grade, and we weren't really friends right away. Like in middle school, I just kind of knew of him, and as school progressed, me and his relationship just got stronger in our friendship, and he was such a good friend to all of us. And it was really my senior year when I had 3 classes with him. I'd see him every day. That I realized the kind of kid he was, and he was always there for anyone. And whenever I needed advice, whether it's just like with sports or something stupid like video games or something more serious like a family matter, I'd always go to Adam because he'd always know what to say, and that's just the kind of kid he was. He just wanted to help everyone. If you knew Adam, you'd know the kind of effect that he had on everyone. You just walk into a room and it's just like you can't be anything but happy. That's just what he did. Thank you.
Lori, you can go ahead.
Hi, my name is Lori Ensminger, and Adam and my son Justin Ensminger were friends since kindergarten. And Adam came to all Justin's birthday parties, and he hung around at our house a lot, and Justin at his house. And he was just always so friendly and respectful, and he always had a smile and a kind word. And I know Justin and his friends are devastated, as we all are. And I just want to say to Eric and Linda, my heart is breaking for you, and I am praying for you. And if there's anything at all that you need, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.
Landon, give me one moment.
Hi, my name is Landon, and I first met Adam when I moved to Sterling back in sixth grade and throughout middle school. And I will always remember like it was yesterday. His first birthday party I got invited to at Dallas Sportsflex, and I had a blast. I remember everything we did just like it was yesterday. And me and Adam didn't always talk too much, but towards the end of high school, we started becoming closer and had a lot of PE classes together, which we would play basketball in the entire day, which I know we both loved. And we started playing Xbox a lot together, which we were on way too much. But I just know how many hearts he touched, and I know how many more hearts he touched if he would have had more time here. And I just feel like this was really the last person I know that deserved this. And it's just been hitting me real hard. And I know that we'll get through this together because Adam is what brought us together. And I know that is good for all of us, just as a reminder that we can't take for granted what we have and who we love. And I just want to thank everyone for all the support and everything that everyone's been doing for him. Thank you.
I just want to mention we have received word that Adam's family are on their way. They're coming from Northern Virginia, so it's a little bit of a drive. But hopefully they will be here in the upcoming, just in a little short while. So Adam's family has just arrived. They're parking right now. We're gonna give them a couple moments to collect themselves and hopefully hear some words from them. Until then, I'm gonna let Matthew Curtis speak and then Caroline Rogers.
Hello, everyone. So I met Adam in sixth grade in our SWBL, our local basketball league. He was on my team, and at first I didn't get to know him that well, but as the season progressed, I always remembered him sticking out to me as a kind, friendly, amazing teammate. It wouldn't be for a couple years until high school freshman year that Adam and a couple of my other friends, we made a sports group chat, and we would talk and laugh and debate for hours in it all the way through high school. Towards the end of high school, I really got to know Adam more and see how sweet and funny and bright he was. Uh, I'll always remember the basketball games and our late nights on Fortnite and Call of Duty, and they will stick with me forever. He was truly a great friend of mine and someone I always walked away from with a lesson. Uh, Live like Adam. Thank you.
Caroline, you should be good to go.
Hi, this is Jesselyn. I'm here with Dragon and Caroline. We just all wanted to say something. We've all known Adam since middle school. I've known him personally since elementary school, and even though we were never super close with him, some of our best friends were all throughout high school and middle school, and even just being in the same environment in school with him, you could just tell how amazing he was. Every time we've seen Adam, he had a smile on his face, and even if I didn't have a whole entire conversation with him, I could just tell how amazing and how sweet he was. And it just had a great impact on me, and I wanted to talk.
Even though I wasn't close to Adam, this tragedy has made such a big impact on me, and this is how I know that he was such a great person. He has made a difference in the people's lives that were close to him and is still going to continue impacting lives with his memory.
Adam has had a huge impact on everyone around him, and I think that this just made us all realize that we need to just appreciate every moment and treat everyone with the respect and kindness, just like Adam did. Thank you.
Thank you.
Carl, I'm gonna go ahead and unmute you.
Hello, I'm Carl. So I knew Adam in sixth grade, and I had a bunch of classes with him, especially in seventh grade. And it really can't be emphasized enough, like how good of a person he was. He, like, speaking to him, you could feel like you felt warm when he spoke to you. You could feel the kindness in his voice, like his love for you and his love for life. And I just remember, especially in seventh grade, our facts class, he was such a fun person to be around. There were so many classes where we were like on the floor laughing because of him. He really, the atmosphere he brought to the room was he really was special. I can't imagine what his parents are going through. And his parents really raised a beautiful soul. Like he was a great person, and I regret not being closer with him through high school. He really was a cool dude, and he could tell when you were down. Like I remember in middle school, like I would have times where I was down, and he would approach me and ask me, are you okay? Like what's wrong? And he'd have a smile on his face, and it always made me feel better. Like no matter what, even if he couldn't tell, sometimes just speaking to him always made me feel better. He was such a good person, a beautiful person. Thank you.
Christian, I'm gonna go ahead and unmute you.
So I just wanted to say that Adam, like, I feel like I was really starting to get closer to him a little more recently, but I always knew him. Like we always, would would have conversations and stuff whenever we saw each other, and I always saw him around, in like a lot of places. But anyway, all that I was trying to say is that he was like a really, like he was one of the people who was there for everyone else, even when, they didn't really feel good towards him. He didn't really care about any of that stuff. And even, you know, and all that I'm trying to say is that he, like, it's just really important because there's not a lot of people like that. And I think that one of the most important things we can do is learn from the things that he did and his legacy and what he stood for. Even if he didn't, announce it to everyone, his actions will tell you, like, the way that he felt towards everyone. And he was always he always looked at everyone the same, and it didn't really, like, he didn't really let the things around him get to him that could have got to him. I mean, all that I'm saying is that he really loved everyone. He truly did. And even whenever he would, go against something that I would say because of how his opinion, how he felt, like, I still could never be upset with him. And it's just really sad that this whole thing happened. But I think, like I was saying, the most important thing we can do now is just try to treat each other the correct way, because it's really easy to get lost in, the world nowadays. So yeah, that's really what I was trying to say. Thank you for listening to me, everyone.
Brendan, you should be good to go. Brendan, you should be good to go. Brendan, if you're muted, we can't hear you. I'm gonna go ahead and Max, feel free to go ahead, and then Justin, I'm giving you permission as well. So once after Max, you're more than welcome to go ahead.
Hey, this is Max Turner. I've been one of Adam's best friends since about when we were about 6 years old. Grew up playing Little League together, Little League baseball, Little League football. And I know it's all been said before, but I don't think I can emphasize it enough that Adam was truly one of a kind. I've met a lot of people who would change their actions and words around different people, but Adam just couldn't help but be genuine. He was the same lovable, genuine, jolly guy that he was always known to be. He took the time that he had with you to make sure you knew you were welcome with him. He made everyone around him happy just because of his aura, his happy aura. I've never met someone like Adam. I don't think I ever will again. Moving forward, I want to make sure that I live a little more like Adam in the way that I treat people. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm definitely going to try my hardest. Losing a best friend like Adam has been really hard, but playing out the memories and finding new ones through talking to my friends and his parents has been really beneficial. His legacy is going to live on through the hearts of those who loved and knew him. And I'll never forget Adam. He's always going to be around in my heart, and I know that. And I want everybody to come together around this and really look out for each other, because the time we have here is short. And even in his short time, he really made an impact, and that's been clear through the support that's come pouring out since. And we really lost a good one, and he'll never be forgotten, and we all love him. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Justin. I met Adam years ago, playing Little League football, and I was on his team for a year, and then wasn't for another year, and then was on again. But I was never really that close with him. I mean, we were teammates, we were close, but it wasn't until a year or two ago when he joined my friend group that I became to love him like a brother. And there'd be times where I'd need to be calmed down, but the second I saw Adam, his presence was so calming to me that it would just always calm me down. And he always knew what to say. Oddly enough, he always had the right words to say. He was always smiling. He was always happy. He made everyone so happy. Like Max said, we're all trying to just continue his legacy and live like he lived, and take the lessons that we've learned from him and carry it on for the rest of our lives. Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and give Davis permission to speak, but after that, we are going to give his family some time and respect their privacy, and just let them enjoy the vigil. Thank you everyone so much for coming out tonight. It means more than words to the family, and may we carry on Adam's legacy.
Adam was just such a beautiful soul. I'm Ben. I was one of his best friends. His legacy is one of the most beautiful things I've ever known. He was one of the nicest people. He would always check in on me. If I would seem like I was having kind of a down day, he was always the first person to sort of ask if I was okay. Such a funny guy. You would never see him get mad unless it was about sports or Xbox. And other than that, he was just such a great guy. And not even other than that, it was just fun. We would always just talk and just have a great time. He means so much to the community. I mean, you guys can see through the GoFundMe, all the support. He radiated love, and he's very, very important to a lot of us. And we're just very grateful for him. I just want people to understand who he was as a person, and I hope people start or will live their lives more like the way he did. Just treating everyone the same. He I heard a story. He went up to this girl in my high school, and she was having a rough day, crying, sitting down, and Adam was the one dude who just sat next to her and talked to her, and he would do that for anyone. He just carried the way he carried himself was through love, and I think more people should live that way, and we should live the way Adam lived his life. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for coming tonight. I know it truly means a lot to Adam's family as well as everyone who had the opportunity to meet him. And everyone, take care. Have a nice night.